The giant white woman suddenly needed to use the bathroom, so she quickly got up to find a place to do her business. But because of her massive size, she couldn't find any suitable toilet paper. With no other choice, she pulled up a huge tree nearby by its roots, planning to make do with it. Next, she hurried to find an empty spot. However, she was right in the middle of downtown, and there were crowds of people everywhere. Realizing she couldn't hold it much longer, she ripped a water tank right off the top of a building. But no matter how she looked at it, the water tank was just too small. There was no way it could hold everything. Frustrated, she had to keep searching, but there simply weren't any bathrooms big enough for her. About to burst, she thought about just letting it go right there on the highway, but seeing all the cars driving by, the giantess felt bad and couldn't bring herself to do it. She anxiously wandered through the streets and alleys. Luckily, the giantess finally found the ocean, but just as she was about to squat down, her eyes suddenly locked onto something straight ahead. It turned out this was all just a movie. The audience was staring intently at the screen, eagerly waiting to see what would happen next. But suddenly, the giantess slowly crawled right out of the screen. The audience was absolutely terrified and scattered in a panic. A creepy older guy in his car had been watching her, totally mesmerized. The giantess picked him up and shook him wildly. How dare he peep at her? Furious, the giantess smashed